Test. You might be back online. The thing says green, so maybe we are. Okay, let's say that we are. I'm trying to move this add challenge button all the way to the right and then not make it blue. So that's our goal right this second. And to do that, let's use Flexbox's integrated features. Oh, I think I know why. This button is I still think it's so weird that inside the V dialog there's a template where the button is maybe it's so you can do this. Let's view or inspect. Get rid of that. Let's inspect this button, in fact. And then look at the, yeah, so it's within the toolbar. And here's the title. Huh. Yeah, it says toolbar content. Maybe this is just not how you do it in. Yeah, because if I'm gonna add a new class thing, render this as flex as a row. Well, you can't do it like that. You need to like inline style that stuff. I need to know how to do this in Vuetify though. Space between. Oh right, it's gotta be like justify space between, because yeah, it's either justify or align. And it's row, yeah, justify. Okay, it should be like this then, probably. Or not. Oh, button is gone. Okay, there we go. Maybe let's get rid of this. Not sure that does anything. This is the primary color thing that we can just get rid of then. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem like you know, maybe toolbar needs to be a container or something. Or I need to do this. Layout. Okay, so that looks already a little bit better. I'm not sure if you can do that, but maybe you can say justify self flex end. Flex box. Oh, it's just end. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do anything either. I guess it's trying to align itself. Now within this layout though. It didn't apply apparently. Oh, justify self. Yeah, it did. Yeah, but it didn't put it in the class. Let's go back to Viewtify and check the layout stuff. It's not this. That's not it either. Maybe I can just try this. On all viewport sizes. And it's a class? Yeah. I'm not sure if this will work at all, actually. Yeah, it didn't. So I'm looking for Viewtify's flex directives, maybe? No, it's maybe we go to layout here or something. Groups, maybe? Button toggle. Justify. Yeah, that's not what I want either. Ugh. This again shows just how bad I am at CSS, huh? Also, I always have a hard time finding where that thing is again. Oh, here we go. Grid system. Contains vflex. Each part of the grid chain is a flexbox element. Final vflex automatically sets its children to have flex 1 auto. Yeah. Data attributes which are left as is. Forgot to do activating the Nightbot. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, maybe it wasn't justify, but maybe it was align. Align space between. Or it could be this. Let's try that first. Get rid of the class again. Yeah. No, that's not helpful. I was hoping it would like level them in the center. Align content space between. Yeah, maybe I need not content, but just this. Yeah, okay, so that's something I definitely need. Now it's like that. Okay, cool. And then I just need justify space between. But it's not pushing it all the way to the end. Because if I do justify, wait, that's a good question. If I do justify end, will it in fact, yeah, okay, then it does. Oh, I think I might know what's going on. Maybe there's like a thing in between after the button or something that takes up that next slot. Is there something after the button? There's a container div. This is why. Okay, so button is in the middle, and then there's still an item there that takes up space. Well, or at least is considered in the flexbox part. So that's why it's like filled in the end. So there's a space in between here and space in between there. And that's what Flexbox is trying to do now. Damn it. How do I... So I need to actually get the dialog container out of there. Somehow. I think what I might be able to do is this, and it's and then end the layout here. This can go then. But then it's still within the toolbar, but outside of the layout. Except then, yeah, this is not gonna work, I don't think. And then I'll need to click will toggle the show dialog, I guess. Yes. Okay, so now it is indeed at the end. And does the pop-up still work? Seems legit. Alright, there we fixed it. Let's quickly commit this. Moved button to, well, actually no. Aligned button to the right. Add, well, whatever's. And no longer blue. Okay, there's that. And then we can tick some boxes. Get rid of action buttons and move them to the dialog. Right, so what happens on mobile is that since these actions are there now, it just takes up too much space. And it'll become unruly. So what I want to do is clicking on a row opens the dialog, the edit dialog, I guess. And then you can delete or edit from there. That's what I want to do now. So avoid muting a prop directly. That's probably still something to do with that is editable property. Wait, no. Ah, maybe it's just yeah. I just need to provide a, or maybe not set it. That'll be fine probably. Let's refresh this, and I shouldn't get any more errors then. Yeah, okay. Fixed. Oops. text, some view warnings. Okay, then we need to get rid of the actions. This is also something that shouldn't even be there anymore. Then the TD stuff, this can go as well. Alright, so now they are gone, and then what I'll need to do well, is provide a handle row. Yeah. Shit. I can only have one row handler. So if we let it, or what I can do is I can check if this dot is editable. Then we should return this dot go dialog, I guess. Well, it's not this. It should be return edit item with challenge. And now I'll need to make it explicit that that I don't want to use the passed along row handler. Like, maybe kind of sucky how it is now, because I would rather have that in my type. Let's think about that. So if, let's say we've got an editable challenge table, do you still want to provide your custom row handler? This is why I thought yesterday that we might be better. We might be better off splitting that challenge table into two different components, one that is editable and the other one that is not. Custom row handler. Maybe it'll be more explicit if I do this. I can't find a good way to do this. Like I want something that says makes it explicit that if this component was an editable challenges table, don't try the custom row handler. But instead just do edit item to the dialog. That's something I want to make clear in code instead of just in comments. So if it's not editable, so maybe the problem lies with this thing is editable. I've got a better idea. Something like this, maybe. The other thing I could do is yeah, I like this better. Then I don't need this. And then I'll just a second. Ah, shit. Sharing is caring, jong. Sharing is caring. Today I learned Yo listens to ambient. guess I can do that in the mounted maybe as well. Since it is a row handler. I could check. No. I could do this instead. Okay. Yeah. So then we get the warnings. Yeah, because then you also overrule the function that was passed along into the row. Yeah. Well then we'll use the other. Okay. And then clicking on it pops up the edit challenge. Yay! Cancel. And then let's say I go to competitions and I select Snowcase, which already has this thing. Here the regular row handler of completing a challenge also works. Nice. And we've got the cancel buttons. Hey. Alright, this seems to work better. Okay. I think we fixed that properly. Let's commit that as well. So what we did here was replaced well, actually just added action in column with click or row handler. Okay. Then we can tick that box as well. Bam. Clicking on row should open the dialog. Well, and then also we need to have the delete button in the edit dialog now. So somewhere in this dialog, we've got close, save, edit, and then let's just add another one saying, see what they've got primary colors. Oh, it says colors. Maybe that's probably why it won't work. Yeah. So I think I can just remove this and it'll look exactly the same. Here, let's put the delete button maybe here or something. Delete. Then make it color equals error or something. I don't know. That should be red, right? Oh, it is. Delete. And then shouldn't do save edit, but rather where's the delete function? Delete item or something? Yeah, delete item. Let's go to save edit. Because I guess so this is if it's a new one. Otherwise, you clone it. Yeah, and then that's why this would splice it. And what they do, they just always work with this editable challenge here. But I think it could be nicer if you just pass along the challenge. Oh wait, we're refactoring too much at the same time. This is just a stupid extract method, so I can keep that. And then this thing, I think could work like that, and then we'll work a refactor save edit to also use this style. Just pass along a challenge that you want to delete. Let's see if that actually works. We'll add, well, actually no, we'll add a new challenge and call it snarf. Give it 1,000,000 points. Snarf. We'll save. Actually, the delete button shouldn't be there when you're creating a new one, right? Then when you click on it, you press the delete button. At least the confirm thing works. Oh, it doesn't close the dialog afterwards though. That's something. We'll do there. All right. Yeah, of course. Before it was an what's it called? An edit action in the what's it called? Jesus. Let's do a getter for this. And then also use it as a vif in the and this thing here. I'm just trying to find how to get these V buttons consistent. So this needs to wrapped in a vif. Okay. Alright, just like that, I guess. Alright, let's check it out. We add a new challenge. Nightbot. Spam. Oh, the delete button is not there. So that's good. Then when you click on this, it does have a delete button and it still works and closes the dialog. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's good. And now I need some way to trigger ordering or something. And then don't trigger ordering when I add a new item. Maybe, you know what, let's first do this very little refactoring where we also pass along the editable challenge to the edit, so then it looks like this. And then we don't need to use this thing, but we can use the challenge that was passed along. Which is in fact the same one, but and this looks like a reset. And it's not explicit that it is in fact a reset. Okay, what do we have right now? So we've got challenges where you can add new challenges. Pushing a wheelchair. Help your brother out. I think it always sorts by name now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's commit this, because what we did here was we refactored buttons and then made the delete stuff. Replaced delete action column with a row handler. Yeah. Oh, actually. Moved delete to edit dialog. That's refactoring. Okay. Push that as well. Then I think we... there's no boxes to take now. Dang it. So this, I don't know. It doesn't happen anymore. Okay. Update. Provide a way to save edits to challenges of... right, I need a save button. And to do that, I need one of these options. There's still the sorting issue that I want to figure out first, maybe. Newly add added challenges should always be shown at the top. Ignore sorting. I wonder how in the hell I'm going to do that. When I was looking at the example yesterday though, in the data tables thing, I think it was at the very bottom. Yeah, CRUD actions. Maybe it's just because this first thing doesn't sort or something. That's why. I'm not sure. But let's check. Actually. I don't know. Pudding. Calories. 340. And then maybe it'll end up here. What? Nope. It ended up at the very end as well, huh? Why is that? Oh, there's standard, there's no sorting. Wait, but so why did it? Because it's a P? I don't know. Hmm? What? I am very confused. Yikes. Script. Where's the save? Okay. Yeah. This should make it that it always ends up at the end. Dessert to end all desserts. Okay. Okay, so it always is added to the bottom. Well, then at least. And maybe I should add a notification saying that successfully added new challenge or something instead. Because then people will be more at least I hope so. There'll be more. Oof. This is also weird because I don't think this is the opposite. This is not editing a new challenge. Wait. Because I thought I had editing new. Oh yeah, so here it's if you're not, so everything just seemed to work. By accident. Great. Oh my god. That was refactoring, not refactoring. With editing new challenge. um Wish this would by default be a little more like this. Fixed refactoring. Yeah, so the sorting thing, I wonder if you can do that. I think what I could do, since it's always since this is the way it gets pushed, I want to prepend it. How do you call that? Is there a way to do that? Challenges of prepend? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so this is, I guess, what I want. Unshift adds one or more elements to the beginning of an array and returns a length. And then push. Yeah, so it's the same. So instead of push, we'll use shift. Or not. Huh? Oh, removes. Oh no, wait, it was unshift. My bad. Okay, so now it should be added to the top every time. Let's just refresh for good measure. Add a new challenge, call it. Oh, god damn it. Guess I didn't test it. Save. Nothing works now. Oh yeah, it's never gonna be less than -1. And then that's why this didn't work either. Okay. We add a challenge. Oh, Christ. I hate it when I press the wrong shortcut. Or save. And then I expected it to be, oh yeah, no, because there's always ordering. Maybe you can like default sort off or something, because I think that's what's happening here as well. Or maybe that's just because the first header is not sorted or something. Not sure. Okay, let's check the HTML for that table. Um, Nothing special there, in fact. Let's API. Disable initial sort on initial render. When is initial though? Maybe I have this enabled or something. I'm not sure. No. 9. So this one does seem like it's initially sorted as well. Like, I wonder what they have. Nothing special going on here, I don't think. I mean, not that I see. And then the first column is not sortable. And then they just add stuff. What the hell? How is this different from... Alright, so this is defaultly sorted, and then if you go to the CRUD example, it's... maybe I need to refresh, because I might have clicked around. That might have been the problem. Yeah. Ah, okay, it is default sorted. Okay, that's probably why then. Oh, and then if I add a new item in this mode, dessert to end all desserts. No, still. And if I add 0, no dessert, then it does pop up there. Okay, so it'll always follow sorting, so that's fine then, I guess. Okay. Then we won't do that thing either. Yeah, the other thing is we might want to add a notification about that though. When and if you delete, then it'll become apparent because you just clicked on the item. That means your page needs to be on it. But if you had a new, so if you're editing something new, then you might want to send a notification. How did we do that again? Maybe it's time to extract this into some kind of function that makes sense instead of trying to access the store with something specific. Let's find out how do we do that. This dot store show snack message. Yeah, I don't want color red. I just want show snack message with a message. Yeah, same. Okay. Fine. Yeah. This seems fine. Ooh. Okay, I just got an idea, in fact, for how to do this in the backend. I might not even need to supply a new REST API for that. Let's add a new challenge. Call it something. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, created a new challenge. There we go. So then when you now create a new challenge with a Z, the most awesome challenge is, then it'll, because I've got rows per page 5, it will apply it to the end because it starts with a Z. And then I'll still get the pop-up, but my table won't change. Ah. And then you're like, wait, where is it? I'm like, okay, it must be there. Kinda weird though. So whether I unshift or not doesn't even matter. So let's keep that to push. And then commit this. Oh, yeah. Fixed more. And then we also added notification on, say, on new challenge. Push this. Okie dokie. Let's not do this either. Yeah, so I think I want to do this and then also add it to the regular challenges, because that's our current domain. I've got separate challenges and you should select them from there because that's like the feature is starting a new competition allows you to select challenges from pre-made or from existing competitions. So I think we already checked this, but it's gonna be a good idea to test all of that at the very end as well. We haven't done this feature at all. I'm not sure I want to do that. We'll find out. Let's do this thing then, I guess. Update a single competitions challenge. Yeah, because you can. Oh, I still need this, I guess. I still need it in any case because you need to edit. So the idea was either do it in batch or do it one at a time. That's basically the difference between these two. And then I still need to do like, okay, this would be the button you press like on the main screen of a competition. Like you can do all of your edits and then you go like save competition, and that will update the competition with your modifications to their challenges. But that's not very user friendly, let's say, because like if you do a lot of modifications and you don't press the save button and you navigate away, then you've got I need to do all of my changes again. So let's just push those changes as you do them. So when you add a challenge, we'll create a new challenge and then also add it to this competition. If you click on a challenge and then change it and you press save, then it should update this specific challenge. And for that, we need this endpoint here. So what we'll do is we won't do this, and then we also won't. Yeah, I guess we do this, but not in the way it's formulated. So maybe we can change that. So we won't do this. And then edit dialog save button should update competitions challenge. Delete button should remove the challenge from the competition. Okay. And then edit dialogues save button for new challenge should create a challenge. Well, it should call post to challenge, and then call I think it's post to competition ID add challenge. And maybe what we can do is do this first. Okay. And I think this could use an integration test as well, or scenario test. Do I have time to come and color some balls, Nele? Yeah. But Wanneer is Sebes? Ah, oké. Dat is goed. Ja. Oké. Gotta color some balls. Oh. Update. Okay. So let's do this first and then do I still need this one? Update a single competitions challenge. So this can I can remove that because it's gonna be serving a different purpose. I still need. Yeah, I guess I also need a new REST API to delete, remove. um. Yeah, and this one we can do right away. And for these two, we need these backend calls first, I think. So let's edit that so the order is more clear. All right, let's do this thing first. That's just some chaining some calls, I think. At least I hope. So this is updating the view. Maybe I can remove this after I just do the call and then do a reload or something. I might only want to do that after you close the dialog. Let's leave it here and then find some other way to work around that. We need it. Okay, so say create and add new challenge. And this is going to Axios to a post to let's go to challenge something challenge you. Create challenge view. This is also not using async await yet. And we can get rid of this too. And then assign headers dot location to created challenge, and then yeah, so this happens and I created a new challenge. Let's not do this either. Don't need this. Oh, so this is the successfully created challenge ID. And then I want to add it to a competition. So that's gonna be in the create competition view. Actually no, I don't have an add challenge. So dumb. Competition controller. Add challenges. I guess it, yeah. I can add a single challenge. Right. I wonder why this is separate though. So that'll be another await this dot $axios dot post to /API competition $ this dot competition ID. I don't have it because this is a challenges table. Now I can look out probably because the places where I'm using the challenges table is probably always going to be from inside a competition. I'm not sure. I was lying. There's also the overview of all of the challenges. And shit. No. Damn it. God damn it. So I don't have a competition ID. Maybe I can just pass it along. Oh man, this is gonna end up like super bad code. Add challenges. And what do I want to add? Well, an array of just a single challenge. And then let's pass along competition ID. Actually, what does competition controller take? Is it because I'm not sure if it takes in an actual challenge? Add challenges. Yeah, it does. Ooh. That's also not good because this challenge to be added needs to come from... I mean, it needs to be a challenge that has an ID. Ah, yeah, because if you add a new challenge, then you save it to, like you duplicate it. Or we duplicate it. And then we add it. Okay. Ooh. I don't actually look for this challenge to exist yet, so even if it doesn't exist in the regular, yeah, I guess that's fine. Do I really care? I don't think so. Okay, I do want it to be the same one though. It doesn't matter at all, actually. But for good form, I think I should do it. So, this challenge here needs its ID updated. And then I want to pass this along. How is it redundant? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then I want to pass this along, I guess. Mm-hmm. Fix this. I guess this problem might solve itself once I no longer have a challenges table component. Then it'll be fixed as well. Okay, so now I need to pass along the competition ID though. Oh wait, do I? Maybe I even have competition ID. Not that I know of according to the model I've been using, but maybe there is something like that. So before I was looking for where this is used. So in both of these, I want to add the Competition ID. I can't get used to IntelliJ fixing. Oh boy. Now I have to think where. What the fuck, Banelings? It doesn't have an ID. That seems very, very odd. Oh. Okay, so apparently there was just a competition ID as well. Oh shit. Maybe. Okay, just like that. That fixes that one. Right. Yeah, and then we can do the same here. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. And then if I return to challenges table now, it will be filled in. Oh, you know what? It's not good that this property is not null. I was thinking like maybe I can at least specify that it could be null. But yeah, then I have the same, then I need to handle it here anyway, and don't really want to do that. It can just explode then if that happens. Yeah, okay, nice. Oh, Alright, so a single challenge will be added then. It'll be updated here, and then the snack bar will be shown. And then yeah, closed dialogue happens. And here, instead of doing this, I guess I could just reload challenges or something. How do I do that in other? Like, is that in detail maybe? That I just reload? Refresh competition? Refresh competition. It's just fetching it again, okay. I don't want to do that. Do I? Yeah, and this is a reset. And then what I could do is refresh challenges. Actually, it is important because, I mean, it could be important because here we're in the context of a competition's challenges, and then, yeah, I really need to make this into a different component. For sure. I should have copy pasted this. This then becomes the competition challenges table. Right? Because both of these yeah, this just doesn't have edit functionality, so maybe I can just reuse the regular challenges table for that one as well. And then this is becoming the specific competition challenges table, like to edit and yeah, that'll be an idea. I think let's do that. Refresh challenges to update. We'll do get newly created challenge IDs. instead of doing this. So it also comes from the backend, but then we don't know whatever happens from the backend when you do add challenges. I mean, we know, but you shouldn't be considering that in front-end code, right? Not if you want them loosely coupled. Sort of loosely coupled. So fix this by duplicating component and reverting back to the old challenges table. Reuse challenges table in, well, actually no, only use this editable version in competition detail. Okay, then I'll have a bunch of pointers. Now I could let me add a new issue for that, because otherwise I might forget. And we'll convert this into an issue. Put that stuff in there. See challenges table comments. Bomb. I guess this is done then. We haven't tested it yet. Let's test it. Oh, see number 51. Okay, let's check if that actually works now. So we've got 3 challenges. We have a competition. We do add challenge. We'll call it the Snarf challenge. We'll give it 13 points. Snarf, save. And now if we go to the challenges, there should be a Snarf. Excuse me. Yep. Okay, so it's verified, and then we reload it, and then it's still there as well. And then if we delete it, it will only be deleted from here. So if we refresh it, it's there again. Okay, cool. Creating a new challenge is also persisted. We've got a bunch of to-dos. Okay. And then we'll tick one of them boxes again. Done. Actually, we haven't really tested updating a challenge. So if I refresh, it should just be Picasso. Yeah, okay, cool. That still works. And then in a started competition, yeah, Snarf was never added here, so that makes sense. Okay, cool. Okay, what would be up next is this part, or I could do this part right now and do the extracting thing. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that now, and then because this is a hard refactoring. So let's do this, and then I hope I can finish this before like 11:45, and then that'll be the last thing we do for today. Because it's knowledge sharing afternoon, baby. Okay, so first things first, we'll duplicate this, call it the competition, no, editable challenges table. Oh, then we can get rid of that edit thing as well. So this one will be called the editable challenges table. We won't need this because it will always be true. And we don't need this bullshit anymore, so we won't have a custom row handler. I also left the comments there, Jesus. Don't need that anymore. Oh, Leon. See, I don't like IntelliJ. Why would you want to do this? Oh, these occurrences will not be changed. Okay. Then why mention them? So let's see if IntelliJ also updated the challenges table, huh? Okay. Good IntelliJ. Alright, there was some stuff that we were rendering, so this will always be true. That's it, really? Okay, and then where is that to do? Because I listed it in competition detail. So let's get rid of this bit and then go to competition detail. And then instead of the challenges table, we will use the editable challenges table. And I think I'll need to we don't need this either. Then I think I'll need to import the editable challenges table. Okay. And then this one. Yo. Hey. IntelliJ, what are you doing? This is weird. Okie dokie. And then this one is to be reverted. So if we go to, oh, hang on. Show history. Get replaced edit action in column. I guess it's like everything before 43, because here we started the edit stuff, right? Yeah. Fixed issue where challenge table without click handler would throw. So I want to revert back to this one. No. Hey, thanks for following Days. And welcome back to the stream. I hope that wasn't too loud, because it sure was loud in my headphones. So since I did do get all of this, oh man, it's so much shorter now. I think what we can do now is, there was one other place where challenges table was being used, but we don't need to add this anymore. Navigate to mark as completed. Yeah, and here I only need the ID. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got two components and they should still work properly, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oof. All right, I still have some lint errors. Let's first check if it works still. Let's do complete challenges. This should still work. There we go. And then we've got a good morning competition where we can still add challenges. Poke days, 12 points. Save. Alright, that stuff still works. Oh yeah, this is fun actually. Because if I do delete now and I refresh... Okay, nice. Alright, cool. Thanks for the feedback, Days. Where was that other... Oh yeah, we already checked it. So, and then this is the other challenges table that didn't have any click handlers. Okay, cool. Hey, that one's pretty nice actually. So this fixes 51. Forget. Yeah. Duplicated, editable. Well, challenges table to editable one. Bomb. Okay, so I think since I still have to do's, I'll need to discover those. Still some to do's there. What? Okay, I need to figure out what I meant by that at some point. Oh yeah. Oh, so I don't need to do this anymore now, I don't think? Ah yeah, because it's still about the started competition or not. Let's just get rid of this. Goodbye. Fix the to-do, haha. And I definitely need to do this at some point, yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of this and let's add it as a to-do to our original.
In the document.
All right. Let's add that and then update the comment. Okay, cool. And then I said that I was gonna stop the stream there, and I think I am. And I still have to fill in some balls, was it? Color some balls. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll stop the stream here, and then I will see you tomorrow afternoon normally. Alright. Have a good rest of the day, y'all. Peace.